Okay, it's a really nice day today, and I'm wearing my new little birthday suit. I got myself colored my hair, and I realized that I have freckles. How cute. I did not know I had freckles. Those, it's not an app or what are the filter. Anyways, welcome. This is ChaYah Shalom, and I wanted to invite you to my study group that we have a lot of people on that are learning about all these different things. Eric Esol, he's been very helpful to help a lot of us with obtaining the necessary things that we need for be able to operate private. Anyways, I invited him on and I put also a link for the group. Excuse me. If you want to join, you have to find me on Facebook, ChaYah Shalom, ChaYah Shalom, SHALOM. Just find me on Facebook, ask to be put in the study group, I'll put you in. And then there's a link to the Telegram group where we have bigger files there. So we've been around the clock just chit-chatting on our messenger group. And I thought maybe I would try to record some of this. Now, Eric was helping me today, this morning, on getting the EIN. But you got to be really careful of what you say in there, because if you say the wrong thing or put it on the wrong line, something, you might get rejected. So instead of having to get rejected again, because I think you can only do it one time a day, I figured to print out the form. This is for the individual banker, the SS4 form. Printed it out, filled it out, stuck it in the mail. I still have to do the foreign grantor trust. And the reason why we're having to do these things is because we're finding out that there's a difference between owning your person and your papers versus somebody else, like a corporation, owning your name and using your name. Like when you go to the car dealerships and you gift them the social security number that was assigned to your all caps name, and then you sign a little application with your signature, they can take that and you can leave without a car. And then they figured, hey, you abandon your property. So all those credits that you got 100% credit for, whether it's a car for 50,000 or more, they can turn around and do some filing of paperwork and say that you abandoned your property. So they're going to take your credits. They're going to take your money, your securities. So I will be calling today because my car actually broke down yesterday. The one I've been having trouble with that I bought from a neighbor that basically scammed me. Anyways, thank God I had AAA. I didn't even realize that I had paid for it for another year. It's been a lot of time, it's been a long time. I don't know, 15 years with AAA. Nevertheless, they were able to bring my car here. The issue is that when you don't have your car registered with the state, those repair shops, they are agents of the state because they are apparently incorporated with the state. They got their rules and regulations. And then their insurance also says, hey, we're not going to cover you if you're going to be working on somebody's car that's not registered with the state. And we discovered and found out that when we regis something, regis means king, you register your child, your car, whatever you want to register, you're gifting it to the state. State owns it. They own the title. You might have a certificate of title, but they have the real title. So these are things that we're learning. And in order to be able to operate privately and to be operating, smoothly, you got to have your system set up. So we're making claims on everything that has our name on it. We're making claims and owning. And the only way we can become an owner is where we have to grow up. We have to grow up. There are some things that I had read years ago that a friend of mine had brought our attention up to. I can't remember the exact CFRs, but I think it was 363.5. And the way it was reading, or maybe it was 363.6. It kind of looks strange, like when you are 18 years old, and if you want, to be an adult, whatever, you have to give a notification. And I go, oh, it kind of looks like it's meant for your kids. You're thinking that it means that. But when we're finding out, there's a new rap song that's out about, what is it called? Something about, 18 years old. Whether you're 18 years old or not, if you don't make any mention of the fact that you're grown up. Oh, you know what? I think my car guy is here. No? Yes? I don't know. I am waiting for a mobile car guy to see if he can help me with my car because I'm supposed to be going on vacation for 4 days, for Mother's Day type of thing or whatever. But anyways, where is Eric? Where is Esol? I know I sent the link and I dropped it in their deal. Hello. Click on it. Anyways, had a couple of friends send me some interesting things. Okay, so title 12, 412. 412 is my birth date, so I can remember that one. My mom was born in December 12, so 12, 412. Let's just look that up for a second. Let me see if I can share a screen. Hmm. I guess I'm gonna have to go with this one. Gonna get a new tab here. Boop. Let me see. It's 12 USC 412. There it is. So I have to call that car dealership up because they did take my signature in my application. Yes, they did. And I am not abandoning. Hey, there you are. You're here. I see you.
Hey, I'm trying to I can't see myself though.
You're up on the top right corner.
Sure.
Do you see?
I mean, but I'm not
Yeah,
here.
I know.
Not on mine.
Okay, don't worry about it. You're up there. I can see you. But I wanted to just look at that 12 USC 412. It says application for notes, collateral required. Well, the collateral is that piece of paper. It doesn't have to be a house or a car. It's that, well, I guess, I don't know. Could it be a disguised loan? That paper? Could that be the collateral? Because I remember when I went to that car dealership and they're like, okay, sign here if you want to apply. Okay. Now here's another one. If you want 100% financing. Yeah. Okay. Now sign this loan right here. I was like, well, I don't really want a loan. I want a grant. It's paid for already. But they try to get me to sign a disguised loan and then
Right.
they're going to put the car as the collateral. I said, no. I'm pretty sure that application was the payment. And he stood up and took the paperwork away. So later today, sometime today, in about a half an hour or so, I'm gonna have to call up their admin people and let them know, hey, I already sent you 2 letters. I'm trying to do this privately. I'm not abandoning.
Stop. Don't even say that because they're not going to take you seriously. What you're doing is not private in any way, shape, or form.
Oh, by
So
contacting their phone office or well, I just didn't know what to do.
by all the contracting that you've already done with them. So like I know what you're saying, but I'm saying
Like
You're
they're
trying to handle it.
being quiet about it. Like I sent them registered mail to their owner and CFO. Then I literally went and handed them a second letter. I don't know if that considered, to their manager, but I
They
just, yeah.
they have bonds.
Oh, yeah.
Bonds are created when they make any when they contract, when they do something with that negotiable instrument.
Right, right.
So the fact that you did all this thing and they even gave you a you know what, a card VIN number or whatever, I
Yeah,
don't
they
know.
did. Yeah, they
The
did.
point
Yeah.
is that, oh, okay,
Then they
so
sold
that
the car.
initiated some sort of transaction. So in a sense, it doesn't matter. They created bonds, right? So like,
I just
as
wasn't
the owner,
sure if they literally went through with it because there wasn't any loan contract signed. I was thinking that that had to be the collateral in order to securitize something. That's why I wasn't sure. But the more I read about this, how even it says it right here, the application for notes, and it says collateral required. That's why I wasn't sure if they were telling me the truth. Like, we didn't make any money off of you. I'm like, well, yeah, but my credit report shows that there were 5 or 6 banks. What happened? Did you disappear? Where are you?
I'm here.
Okay, cool.
I'm here. Like, listen, I would like to be able to see myself on a screen because I don't like just like talking to the computer. So there's
You're
before
there.
we've done
You
this,
are
and
here.
I was over here, a little picture next to you. I don't want to talk for like an hour and like not be able to see myself whatsoever.
Okay,
It
that's
doesn't
weird.
work for me.
That's weird. That's funny. You're so funny. Okay, wait. Let me try to figure out how to unshare the screen. I really wanted to be able to show the people. Oh, here we go. Your screen sharing is paused. Oh, stop share. Okay. Does that make you happier so that you can see your
No,
mugshot?
well, no, but I mean, like,
No, I'm serious.
it's weird.
It's a little weird to me. I mean, I
Uh,
get it. We're trying, the whole idea is that we want to see the proof, the receipts. We want to be able to see the lingo, the stuff. I mean, yeah, it's a personable thing that, we get to see your beauty,
right.
all that good stuff. But I'm just saying, it's not so much about us. It's about what we can prove. Can't just,
No, the point is that on that big screen like that, right? A
all right.
couple times when we've done Zoom thing, you're like over to the one side, right? There's a little box and the documents up. And the one time I was in a little box right below you, right?
Oh, I
On
just want to
that
let you
side.
know, I am
Then this
recording.
time,
I am recording.
right.
So I'm just letting you
Okay.
know.
Yeah.
If you want to manage your
Okay.
image,
Um,
just stop.
I know.
Right
I
now.
just, it, to me, it gets weird. I like to do this, but as far as like just talking to a screen,
No,
I start to
the
feel
thing
weird.
is
I
that,
don't like it.
okay, when you watch the videos, you'll see that our faces are up to the corner, whatever. But the whole idea between having these videos and recording it is so that we can show the receipts, the proof, the evidence,
Right.
because uh, our personalities and our good looks or not good looks isn't going to get us very far. The whole idea is that we got to have, you know, the stuff. But you were talking to me earlier about UCC 2A 505. How am I supposed to share the screen and
Yes.
bring that up without, you feeling like, you're talking to
Well,
words?
no, I wouldn't. I'm just wondering why, like this little box right here, that I am
It's
above you, right? So
big.
you guys,
It's the whole
right, big,
screen right now.
and then but on my end,
Yeah.
you're huge, right? and there's like a little box. Now, when we go over and you're sharing the page, you're in a box on the one side. A couple times we were doing this, I was just in a little box right below you on that same side while we were showing the documents. Then the next time I disappeared entirely.
Okay, let me share the screen to see what you wanted to share with the people. Here it is. Can you see that? 2A, it's Uniform Commercial Code, by the way. 2A
I
dash.
can't, like, I can see it, but there's no way I can read it. It's really,
Oh, let me
it's in
see.
the center of my screen, kind of
Oh,
small, like a box,
okay. Command.
right?
Box.
Like this.
Can you see it now? I made it bigger. I can read it.
Nah, but
I'll read it.
I'll bring it up on my phone.
Okay, as long as you got the same one from Cornell Law School. So cancellation and termination and effective cancellation, termination, rescission, or fraud on rights and remedies. So that's kind of pertaining to canceling a contract, or like in my case, when I went to the car dealership and signed up for credit. Or like when people want to get a credit card and then they get denied for their credit card. So, I mean, I really want the car, and I'm sure that other people want all that credit for, using credit cards and stuff. Uh, are
Right.
you saying that this is something that we have to rescind or cancel?
Well, it is cancelable because of legally the way they're handling it, right? So let's read all
Okay.
of this before we start making that judgment call, right?
Okay.
So,
You want to read it or you want me to read it?
all right, I'll start.
Okay.
One, on cancellation of the lease contract, all obligations that are still executory on both sides are discharged,
Wow.
but any right based on prior default or performance survives. So,
That's good.
but any right based on prior default, their prior default,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
performance survives,
That's
and the
good.
canceling party also retains any remedy for default of the whole lease contract or any unperformed balance.
That's
Now,
awesome.
the money that we're speaking about with your card stewardship
Yeah.
is unperformed balance.
Yeah.
How has it been performed? How has that money been performed? It hasn't. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Two, on termination of the lease contract, all obligations that are still executory on both sides are discharged. But any right based on prior default or performance survives again.
Cool.
Three, unless the contrary intention clearly appears, expressions of cancellation, rescission, or the like of the lease contract may not be construed as a renunciation or discharge of any claim in damages for an antecedent default. So they messed up before, it doesn't excuse them, is what that's saying. Right? So
That also says lease contract. I was going to do a sale contract.
yeah, but it's just like lease contract from lease agreement as affected by the article and any other applicable rules of law, unless the context clearly indicates otherwise. The term includes sublease contract. Leasehold interest means the interest of the lessee.
Where are you reading
Right?
it from?
Okay. So all you do is tap on lease contract
Oh,
because
okay.
it's underlined,
Oh, okay.
and it gives you the legal definition for this
Oh,
piece of their code.
gotcha.
Right? So if you don't do that, the point is it's a cancellation of contract. Right? So it says lease contract. Saying lease contract means lease agreement as far as what pertains to making an agreement for a lease. So that's why it's called a lease contract. Don't let that discourage you.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay.
There's a lot.
So I'm going to reread that.
I'm looking up to the top.
Unless the contrary intention clearly appears, expressions of cancellation, rescission, or the like of the lease contract may not be construed as renunciation or discharge of any claim and damages for an antecedent default. Rights and remedies for material misrepresentation or fraud include all rights and remedies available under this article for default. 5. Neither rescission nor claim for the rescission of the lease contract, nor rejection or return of the goods may bar or be deemed inconsistent with the claim for damages or other right or remedy. So we don't care if you apologize and you're sorry. You still got to pay. Right? So that's 5 points. That's
They
2A 505.
They have to
It
pay.
is on the bottom of just about every document I send in.
Oh, this one?
Right? That and
Oh, that's good.
that and why don't we bring up Title 15
Okay.
USC
Mm-hmm.
Section 1.
Okay. Trusts and restraint of trade, illegal penalty.
Yep.
Okay. Every contract combination in the form of trust or otherwise, or conspiracy, in restraint of trade or commerce among the several states, or with foreign nations is declared to be illegal. Let me make it bigger. It's bigger.
So let's read that a couple
Every
times.
person.
Every
You mean the first part? Every contract combination in the form of trust. Hey, I trusted them. Or otherwise.
Or otherwise.
Or conspiracy. In restraint of trade or commerce among several states or with foreign nations is declared to be illegal.
So that's what they're doing. So you call them on it.
Yeah.
So I put that at the bottom. My acknowledgement and endorsement, right, that I read to you earlier.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
It says that right at the bottom. Right? Because if they do this, they're in conspiracy against they're in restraint of free trade. Right? So it's violating the law. Right? And then 2A 505 is like, okay, so then that's fraud. So that gives me the right to cancel, terminate, and liquidate these things. Okay? So That's why we use the stuff, right? So let's read section 2 as well,
Here it is.
because
I'm one step ahead
it's
of you.
also important and we use it, but not as much.
15 U.S. Code number 2 or subsection 2, monopolizing trade, a felony penalty. Every person who shall monopolize or attempt to monopolize or combine or conspire with any other person or persons to monopolize any part of the trade or commerce among the several states or with foreign nations shall be deemed guilty of a felony, and on conviction thereof shall be punished by fine not exceeding 100 million if a corporation, while, or if any other person, 1 million, or by imprisonment not exceeding 10 years, or by both said punishments in the discretion of the court.
Ding.
Ding, 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 ding.
Right. Why do you think it's like, yeah, this is why we use this. What do you think they're doing to have this stuff? They're monopolizing free trade, right? So why would that not apply? Like, hey, let's lay you bare,
Hi, are
guys.
you here? Oh, okay, you're gonna come all the way down the hill, right? In a half, come all the way down. You'll see my red car. Yes. Let's come all the way down the hill. Thank you. Gotta go. Okay, bye-bye. Oh, my guy is here. This is awesome, though. Did you need to say any more? I can let you be the host and you can share your screen. Or do you want to just make this a short one? And
Okay.
what do you think you want to do? Because I gotta go and try to get my car fixed. The guy's here. That was
Um,
awesome, by the way.
I mean, we can do it again.
Yeah, we'll do
We
it
could
again.
just do it again. I could keep going, but I mean, it's like
This was good.
I don't know
This was perfect.
where people are at, right?
Well, we'll
But
allow for people to ask questions in the comments below. And if you have
okay.
any type of do you have one of those things like a Cash App? Can you tell us how we can donate?
I have a Cash App. I just don't know, like, actually I should be able to use it. I just don't have I don't have a bank account hooked up to it, so I can't like pull money and pay for something. I can't do any of that, but I still have the thing open. So hold on. So let me see. Let me tap on my little
Like
Cash App here.
dollar
See
sign
if I,
ESOL 7? Is that what it is?
it's $ capital E Soul 07.
07. Okay, cool. I'm gonna put it in here
Yeah.
and we'll give you some love over here because that's gonna help a lot of people, I'm hoping. And I'll find out. I'll give you guys updates and let you know how my thing goes. But
Yeah.
I gotta get this car fixed because I gotta try to go on vacation and so many things. You are so loved and appreciated, and I thank you. Thank you so much for
Oh,
this.
you're very welcome. And hopefully everything's gonna just one by one, things are gonna
Gotta make it
be
swing.
great. Are
Yeah. Thank you so much.
all
I'll
right.
let you go and
All right.
we'll hopefully get some
Have
good
a most
comments.
beautiful day.
Okay, thank
I'm
you.
here.
All right. Thank
All
you.
right.
Bye.